Yo, what's up, Capricorn? Welcome to your monthly forecast for the month of June 2018. Capricorn, a lot of important astrology happening once again this month. We've got a new moon, which is going to occur mid-month, and then we've got Neptune going retrograde, and then Mars is going to go retrograde. But the sun is going to be in an area for you, Capricorn, throughout the month of June 2018. It has to do with your work. So get ready to put your work hat on. You're going to be busier in your office with your coworkers and your clients, and whatever you do for your job, you're going to be more focused on that. You might even see an increase in your workload during this time. Now, this area also has to do with your health and your fitness too. So, some of you could really step up your fitness game during this time. For those of you who are fitness gurus, you probably are going to be raising the intensity of your workout. For others of you, if you're not really that much into fitness, then, it's never too late to start a healthy routine. This has to do with your daily process too. So maybe this is more about integrating consistent fitness into your life. And then the sun is going to shift on June 21st, and it's going to move into an area that has to do with relationship in your life, Capricorn. So, if you're single, this is your opportunity to make it happen. The sun is bringing warmth and vitality and success to this area of your life. So, make it happen, Capricorn. If you're single, if you really want to be in a relationship, then, it's up to you to initiate a connection. Now, if you're coupled up, there's just going to be more of a focus on the important one-on-one alliances in your life, obviously, especially between you and your significant other. But those are the main themes for you, Capricorn, for the month of June 2018. Now I'm going to talk about some more specific major astrological events that are set to occur this month and what they mean for you. Right off the bat on June 1st, Venus will positively aspect Jupiter, which is retrograding now. This goes to what I said, regarding making it happen from a relationship standpoint, Capricorn, and it looks like June 1st is the ideal time for single Capricorns to connect with somebody on social media. So, who's in your friends list, who's following you on Instagram, who are you following on Instagram, Twitter, whatever, social media. Just keep your eye out in the digital world for somebody who could be a good match for you for relationship, Capricorn. And this is a really positive angle between Venus and Jupiter. I mean, Venus is the planet of love and sensuality, and Jupiter is the planet of buoyancy and optimism. So, there really could, all those characteristics that I just mentioned really could factor in to some kind of alliance that you can create, a one-on-one alliance with somebody who you know from social media. Now, if you're already coupled up and happy, then potentially for others of you, this might be a good day for you and your significant other to go out, go to your favorite bar, go to your favorite restaurant, enjoy yourselves, have a good time. And to jump back to those who are single, if you've really been single for a long time, Capricorn, you might be able to you might get a stroke of luck if you jump on online dating. I know, not everybody's into that, but don't rule it out. This is June 1st aspect between Venus and retrograding Jupiter does suggest, for Capricorns who have been single for a really long time, potentially you could find some love somewhere in the digital world, or potentially you might want to give online dating a whirl. June 6th, Mercury will aspect Neptune. And, some of you might need to just work on your transparency a little bit more when you're communicating in your workplace. So, some of you, I'm not saying all Capricorns are creating an illusion of some sort with, information they're conveying in the workplace, or so just, try to be as transparent as you can. There's a little bit of a illusory thing going on with the way you're communicating right around June 6th. Now, for others of you, this might be more about your health potentially. It's like, do you have enough time to work out? Are there too many late nights at the office? Are you making the right choices when it comes to what you eat? So these are all things that are going to probably be on your mind right around June 6th. And on June 8th, Mars will aspect your ruler, Saturn, which is retrograding in your sign. And, some of you might be feeling assertive about something that has to do with your money potentially. So, Mars would suggest that you're a little bit more amped up about your money situation. Saturn retrograding in your sign implies that maybe you feel a bit restricted when it comes to how you want to proceed with money right around June 8th. On June 13th, there's a new moon. This one has to do with your work. So The way new moon works is it's going to hit on June 13th, 6 months that follow June 13th. Now, all of a sudden, some new stuff coming down the pike regarding your work. This is going to mean different things for different Capricorns. It's like some Capricorns, yeah, you're cool with what you're doing work-wise. Okay, so there's going to be new stuff happening around you in your workplace in the 6 months that follow June 13th. Now, for other Capricorns, if you're like, I want to do something else, then, this is your opportunity to do it, and you're the only one that can make it happen, Capricorn. So, if you have a new opportunity, then go for it. But, if you like where you're at, then, just expect that there's going to be some new developments in your current role in the 6 months that follow June 13th. And for others of you, this might have to do with your daily life. This might have to do with your fitness or your health. So, what do you do every day, Capricorn? What's your daily process? You get up, you go to work, you come home from work, maybe you go to the gym, whatever your process is. So you could see something new integrated into your daily process in the 6 months that follow June 13th. So just think about something different that might be coming down the pike that you're going to be doing every day that you don't do now. Could potentially be part of your life soon. And for others of you, this has to do with new fitness routines. So if you already are a fitness guru, potentially going to be integrating a new routine into what you do for fitness already. For those of you who aren't that consistent for fitness, the 6 months that follow the new moon that hits on June 13th, this is a great time for you to start a new fitness routine. On June 16th, Uranus will aspect Neptune. There is, somebody in the digital world, potentially, I'd say that connecting with somebody on social media is a good option for your love life. Potentially for some of you, not all of you, your true love is, you can find them somewhere in, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, somewhere online. But yeah, for some of you, you can. And like I said, for those of you who've been single for a long time, you really shouldn't rule out online dating. I mean, even if you don't have success with finding a match on June 16th with online dating, then, potentially it doesn't mean that you can't down the line. And, for others of you, this might have to do with the integration of technology and some sort of creative project that you're working on. And on June 18th, Neptune will begin to retrograde, and it's going to retrograde until November 24th. And this is a great time for making revisions regarding the way you communicate. So, R for retrograde, R for release any tendencies to, any type of communication that's not effective in your life, Capricorn. Between June 18th and November 24th is the time to retrograde it out. This might be a time for you to work on transparency when it comes to your communication. It's like where Neptune is in this area, it's retrograding in this area that has to do with communication. So, Neptune's a little bit about creating illusion sometimes. So, maybe this is like release the illusory aspect of what you're saying. It's like, if you're just saying something to shift, something a certain direction and it's not really grounded in reality or truth, then, that's something you might want to retrograde out of your life. Or some of you might be about your thoughts for some of you. So, some of you might be thinking certain things are a certain way, but, in reality, they're really not that way. Now, for others of you, this could be a good time for you to go, start car shopping. If you're looking for a car, I'm not saying all of you are, but if you are, this is a good time to start looking for a car. By the time Neptune starts to move forward again on November 24th, you might be ready to buy. Others of you are going to be connecting with siblings more frequently between June 18th and November 24th. Some of you are going to be going on more short distance trips. On June 21st, Venus will oppose Mars. So Venus this end of the sky, Mars this end of the sky, so they're facing off and they're making exact opposition to each other. So this one would suggest there's a difference of opinion regarding money potentially for some of you. For others of you, this has to do with a contract of some sort. It could be about a business deal, a negotiation. This could have to do with a shared resource situation. It might be a little bit difficult to bridge the gap on June 21st. I mean, Venus is there trying to be as diplomatic as possible, but, whether or not you'll really be able to come to an agreement on June 21st, well, you'll just have to see how it plays out. On June 26th, Mars will begin to retrograde. And it's going to retrograde so much that it's on August 12th, it's going to retrograde back into your sign, and it's eventually will move forward in your sign on August 27th, and then on September 10th, it's going to shift forward again into your sector of money. So this might have something to do with your money. So, and some of you might be a little bit assertive about your money because it does have to do with Mars, but Mars could move on if it wants to, but the universe is putting this retrograde cycle for Mars because it says that there is something about your money that you're more focused on, and now's the time to R for retrograde, R for resolve whatever concern that you have about your money, Capricorn. So that cycle is going to last from June 26th, and it won't start to it won't go forward again into your sector of money until September 10th. So that's the time to make it happen. On June 28th, there's a full moon in your sign. This could resonate differently for all of you. Some of you, some kind of development regarding yourself. For a few of you, this might precipitate a new chapter in your life or a new phase of your life, potentially for some of you. For others of you, this is really going to put you in the spotlight in the new way, in a totally new way, in a positive way. For some of you, you're really going to be enjoying the center of attention. I mean, you are one of the signs that has to do with leadership, Capricorn, so potentially this is your opportunity to take the lead regarding something important in your life. But thank you for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe, share, and like. I'm on Instagram as Gregory Furlan Astrology, so make sure to follow me there. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great month. I'll see you next time.